average. I know that you are looking for new ways to fund your investing goals. Have you considered using your emergency fund money? It's a Bougie Budgeter, and we are going to think through this question together. I have used my emergency fund to fund my business. I think I saved like $10,000, and then I did a virtual event and used some of the $10,000 that I saved towards the virtual event. And I don't think that it was a bad idea. Then I heard a friend and he talked about using his emergency fund for investing. I think that there's a very thin line between this is a good idea and be careful. The first question I'm going to ask you to think through this idea is, are you ready to bet on yourself? Are you comfortable with betting on yourself in this way? Most financial advice is going to come from a very conservative place, but being an investor, you understand that there is a level of risk that you have to be comfortable with in any type of investment. There is always an opportunity to lose money. So are you ready to bet on yourself in this way? Are you ready to, or have you done the research to understand what your profit and loss is going to be, how long it's going to take to recoup these funds, and if you will be successful? Do you have the capacity to bet on yourself and handle that type of risk? That's your first idea. The next point is rating your risk tolerance for each parts of me as an investor, whether it's with my business, with my 401k, or with my individual stock portfolio. I have a level of risk that's completely different in each sense because I like to set goals and intentions for each account that I open. I use my 401k as my very conservative. I don't really try to be too risky. I just try to have the least amount of fees and the best gains. But then I have an index fund portfolio that is strictly for I'm playing it safe. These are my safe moves, my safe index funds. And then I have my like public account where I'm just playing with, it's play money. And I have those investments that might be a little bit more riskier, and I might throw some money into a random business or company to see, okay, what's it going to be like? What does this look like? Especially with me wanting to be an angel investor in the future, most of those deals don't always go through, or most of those deals don't always give you that 10x investment. And it takes a long time. It's a waiting game. So I could put $10,000 into a company and I won't see the growth for another 2 to 3 years. And that also makes me think of why I am a little bit more riskier when it comes to my business. In my mind, when it comes to my business, scare money don't make no money. So what is your risk tolerance? And set that level. When you are trying to be a stock market investor, are you okay with being a little bit more risky? Or do you want to be a little bit more conservative? And if you're deciding, I want to take some money from my emergency fund to start my investing journey, that is a risky move because accidents and emergencies happen all the time. Statistically, they're not as frequent as one would think. So maybe it does make more sense to take a portion of your emergency fund and use it to start investing. Not take it all. I do believe that cash is queen, but if you know that there is something more grand for the dollars that you have, that's the reason why we want to increase our cash flow. That's the reason why we're trying to increase how much we have in our income, because we need more opportunities, and the more dollars that you have, the more opportunities you can have. Sometimes that interest rate or the return rate for just keeping your money in a savings account just doesn't align with your 3 to 5 year goals for your investing. And that's fine. The last idea I want to leave you with is proof of concept. A lot of times when you're trying to jump off in the deep end, you have no proof of concept. Do not do that. If you want to use your dollars to start your investing goals, say it is with the stock market, do a trial run, take a little bit of money, or maybe start with a smaller pocket and see what that looks like, see how you grow and maintain that. And once you have a proof of concept, once you've proven I am an investor, I am pretty good at this, I can make educated financial decisions when it comes to investing, then you can go full force in there. Maybe then you can, okay, maybe you took just like $1,000 out of your emergency fund that was $10,000 and you were able to grow that to $5,000 in 3 months. There you have a proof of concept. Now you know that you have the strategy and it works. So then you should be comfortable saying, okay, well, I took the $1,000 and I made it to $5,000 within 3 months. Let's see if I can reduce my emergency fund down to 1 full month worth of bills and take the rest and invest it and see what I do there, because you've already proven that you have the skills and the capability to make 1,000 turn into 5,000 within that 3 months. When I took money out to invest in my business, I already had proof of concept. I had proof that people were going to buy, people were going to be interested. I had proof that I could sell this thing. These were my major points when it comes to if you would like to use your emergency fund for your investing goals. I don't think that it's a terrible idea. Scare money don't make any money. I don't think that it's a terrible idea, but it's definitely an unpopular opinion and an unpopular idea. If you believe in abundance and you believe that money is cyclical and it always comes to you and you attract money and money is comfortable with you, then sometimes taking those big risks will always lead to a big reward. And that's all I have for you today. Let me know, have you ever used any money from your emergency fund for your investing, or is this something that you're considering? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.